Hi, my name's Bob, and this is my friend Bob. Hey Bob, I want you to draw a picture of a chariot for me. Back in Jesus' time, there was a guy named Philip. One day, Philip was out telling people, no, Bob, not a cherry, a chariot. Chariot. Thanks. Anyway, Philip was out telling people about Jesus when, get this, the Holy Spirit sends an angel to talk to Philip. An actual angel. Hey, Bob, not an angel, a chariot. I need you to draw a chariot. Anyway, an actual angel right there in front of him. The angel gives Philip some very specific instructions. He says, at noon, walk over to the road that goes from Jerusalem to Gaza. See? When, where, and what. Very specific instructions. Excuse me just a moment. Hey Bob, I want you to draw the chariot 8 inches high and 12 inches wide. Okay? Anyway, what do you do when an angel talks to you? Well, you listen, right? Bob, you listen. When an angel talks to you, you listen. That's right. So Philip went down the road and he saw this guy coming down the road in a chariot. Well, it turns out he was this big deal government guy, you know. Anyway, what happened next? Philip gets more directions, this time straight from the Holy Spirit. Only now the directions aren't quite so specific. All the Holy Spirit said was to go and walk alongside the chariot. Now, hang on just one second. Hey Bob, make sure there's a little extra room in the chariot, okay? So anyway, Philip goes up to the chariot and he sees this guy reading the Bible. And he asks him if he knew what he was reading about. The guy says, well, how can I if nobody explains it to me? So Philip jumps up into the chariot and he explains the Bible passage. And while he's there, he tells the guy all about Jesus. And get this, the leader not only starts believing in Jesus, he says to Philip, hey look, there's a stream right over there. Why don't you baptize me right now? Bob, we're not drawing a stream. Draw me a chariot. So he does. He goes and baptizes the guy. But the Holy Spirit had one more thing to do. After Philip baptized the leader, the Holy Spirit actually took Philip away. Seriously, somehow the Holy Spirit beamed him up, and the next thing Philip knew, he was miles away. It was like a complete miracle. I mean, how cool is that? So, listen, what does this story have to do with you? Bob, let's see your chariot. You didn't follow directions, did you, Bob? You know, sometimes the Holy Spirit gives you really specific instructions, like go to this exact space at this exact time, or make the chariot 8 inches tall. But more often, the Holy Spirit gives you gentle nudges, just a feeling that you should go walk alongside a chariot, or leave a little extra room in the picture. But sometimes, the Holy Spirit does miracles. And when He does, you'd better pay attention.